Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing so y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now let's talk the world of boxing. World of boxing, something's going on which I didn't think we were going to have to address again. I thought it was probably, that ship has sailed kind of thing, and it's never going to happen even though we should have had it. What am I talking about? I'm talking about two absolute legends in the sport of boxing who should have met at least 5 to 6 years ago, but never did. All right? And that's the legend of Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is a legend in a lot of people's eyes. In this video, you'll see what I mean. Pacquiao's 45 years old, and he's talking comeback, and you hear a lot of rumors of what he might do, what's up, what this and that. And in everybody's eyes, Manny Pacquiao, I think we all like some Manny Pacquiao. Some more than others, but I think everybody likes Manny Pacquiao because you're going to get an exciting fight. You're going to get some stuff going to go down if Manny Pacquiao's in the fight, right? We know that. I love him too. It's just the fact that I'm not in agreement with certain things, like, for example, when we call him an 8 division champion, right? I think it's personally 6 divisions, but it's 6 is also awesome. But when you say 8, then I'm thinking when you have too many divisions like we have, then we're not going to give people a catchweight fight. I personally don't. A catchweight fight, if we're going to have divisions, we have 17 divisions, and you're going to fight somebody, then it has to be at the full weight for me to give them total credit for it. I won't give them a catchweight and then say, hey, you get that division, even though you fought that guy at a lower weight. That I don't count, and I don't count the IBA and the IBO titles if you win one of those, or a regular title. So those are the things, and so I don't want to get into it because I'm not trying to tear my boy Pacquiao down, but for me he's a 6 division champ, but that's still ridiculously awesome. Now, the other legend is Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is one of those guys that because he didn't get those fights he should have when he was younger, you know, like a Manny Pacquiao about 5 years ago, he didn't get as famous as he should have been. He should have been the face of boxing a long time ago. He has been in the top 2 or 3 pound for pound list always. He's always in the top 3. He's been number 1 on several occasions, so he does get his respect in that aspect. But in terms of being an A-side in fights and stuff like that, he should have been more famous because I think this guy's been tearing it up for a while. You became the lightweight linear champ, the baddest one at lightweight. You go up to the super lightweight or junior welterweight, and you become undisputed. Welterweight, you knocked out everybody you faced in welterweight. In your 3rd division, you knocked out everybody. And you were calling out Jamel Charlo to go up to another weight to become 3 division undisputed. And, he just hasn't lost, and he hasn't even been in a good fight. It's one of those things like Floyd Mayweather, you got to say, well, he got rocked here. My man Staniotis rocked him. Or what was it? Cavalicus. Cavalicus rocked him, and Gamboa rocked him. Stuff like that. When you start doing that, you got to go years while he got rocked. Then he's all that. So anyway, about five years ago, Manny Pacquiao and your boy Terence Crawford were at Top Rank, same promotion company, and they were supposed to fight. But the people at Top Rank, Bob Arum, he killed the fight. It's all over the internet. You can find it. He killed the fight. He didn't want Manny Pacquiao to get hurt. He was worried about Manny Pacquiao's well-being after boxing. He thought he was going to get hurt by Terence Crawford. Not only did he think that, Terence Crawford's trainer at the time was Freddie Roach. He didn't want him to fight Terence Crawford either. It was just about 5-6 years ago, people, right? So this is a Manny Pacquiao who was, damn near prime, but a little bit after the prime, But before he fought Keith Thurman, for example, before he fought Jeff Horn, for example. So those are, way back when, all right? And so they didn't want him to fight. And a lot of people in the industry, people talk boxing. Teddy Atlas was worried about him. Stephen A. Smith, who doesn't talk boxing all the time, but they were still worried about his well-being against Terence Crawford. And when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, no matter who you put him against throughout his whole career, no one was worried about his well-being except with Terence Crawford. And for me, that's a feather in Terence Crawford's hat, because if Manny was gonna fight Marquez, nobody was worried about him. Manny gonna fight way back anybody. You know, I can't think of the names now, but just Manny Pacquiao's career, because so many, it's just coming at you. Too many names. No one was ever worried about his well-being. If he was moving up or down in weight, nobody's worried about him against anybody he was facing, except for Terence Crawford. But here we go. Fast forwarding up to now. You're hearing Manny Pacquiao's coming back, and I'm hearing some pundits talk about how great Manny Pacquiao is and that, he'll be too much for Terence Crawford. I didn't believe my ears, but hey, that sets up a fight. I would have no issue with the fight. I would have before hearing these things, because I think that Terence Crawford would beat him pretty resoundly, and I don't think now. I think now he would, and I think 5 years ago he would. But if people think that Manny Pacquiao could beat Terence Crawford shouldn't even mess with him. Now, I'm not going to quote who yet, but I'm hearing a lot. You guys do your homework and check it out on the internet. A lot of people are talking that Manny Pacquiao would beat Terence Crawford now. So here's the point. Do y'all want to find that out? Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.